Hi everyone, I'm going to be reading a story called The Children's Version of Adam and Eve. God took some clay from the ground and made the shape of man. Then he breathed gently into the shape. The man's eyes opened gently and he began to live. God called him Adam. The Lord made a beautiful garden for him to live in. The garden, called Eden, was full of many wonderful things. Flowers, beautiful flowers grew everywhere. Birds sang in the trees, streams flowed through the valley, and animals roamed across the field. God brought all the animals to Adam one at a time to give their names. Elephant, he would say, or tiger, or porcupine. God felt sorry for Adam. None of these animals is really like him, that God. He needed someone to share his life with, someone who cared for him and who he cared for. That night, God took a rib from Adam's side and made a woman. When Adam woke up the following morning, he found a wife lying beside him. Adam was so happy. He took her hand as she woke up. She looked up at him and smiled. God told the man and woman that it was their job to take care of their new home. God blessed them, saying, All this is for you. Help yourself to anything you like, but never touch the tree in the middle of the garden. That tree gives you knowledge of good and evil. The day you eat the fruit, you will die. God didn't really mean that Adam and Eve would drop dead in the moment that they ate the fruit from the tree. He meant that in the time they would die without his spirit dwelling in them. One day, Adam and Eve were gathering berries for dinner when she heard a silky voice behind her. Has God told you that you can eat the fruit from all the trees? The voice said softly. Eve turned around to see a snake talking to her. God has told us we can eat all the fruits except for the one that grows of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Eve told the serpent, Oh, come on, that's silly. I hardly think such a lovely fruit would do any harm. The serpent lied. God knows that if you eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you become just like God, and you will be able to decide for yourself what is right and what's wrong. The woman looked at the fruit, and she thought how tasty it looked. She thought how wonderful it would be to be as wise and powerful as God. She believed the serpent's lie and ate the fruit and also gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he took a bite as well. She felt strange. She felt a strange feeling in the pit of her stomach. She fidgeted and wondered what was wrong with her. Suddenly she realized she felt guilty. She disobeyed God, and she knew she had done something wrong. As soon as they ate the fruit, a change came over Adam and Eve. They became unhappy and fearful of God. Adam and Eve heard God calling them. Without thinking, they dived into the bushes. But God knew they were there. When God asked if they had eaten from the tree of knowledge of good and evil that he told them not to touch, they blamed each other for themselves. God was sad. Even when Adam and Eve had disobeyed him, he told them that they had to leave the Garden of Eden. From now on, you have to scratch a living from the soil. You'll need to make your own clothes and grow for food. Nothing will come easy, not even childbirth. And one day you will die. The end.
Yo.
I hope you liked the story.